YouTube, hello, it is I, your cold leader, your cold father, your cold daddy, Keronzi, back once again. We are once more returning to the land of Eorzea. What have we got on the table for today? Who knows? Probably stuff with the Rising, maybe some Hildebrand, possibly some leveling. Let us see what we're going to be doing. But yeah. Hey, if you're new here or a returning viewer, thank you very much for clicking on this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Helps the channel grow and gets us noticed by the algorithm. I mean, those comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. This is a blind playthrough, though, so if you're going to talk about any of the plot points we have yet to encounter, please do just mark your comments with spoiler at the beginning. Gives me a chance to use my discretion to read through all of your comments. Everyone will receive something in kind. There are some links down below. There's a links to Mr. Mox's channel. You should definitely go and give him a follow. He's a fantastic content creator. There's a ton of different things, just the same as I try to do over here. There's a link to my Lord of Six merch store. There's a link to my throne list. They help me out a ton. There's a link to my channel. Stop on by while I'm live. Would love to see you here. If you feel like giving money, there's zero obligation to do so, as always. Any money that gets raised goes towards Legend of Zelda games, apparently. Though chances are I would very much like to use it just to pay off more, or live, really. Pay off, make sure I've got my mortgage covered and everything like that. But we'll see what happens. And wait. What are you saying I'm selling?
No. Eskimox said she wanted
Oh,
an immune
new.
system.
Okay. That's fair.
And I asked when she finds out who sells them to let me know.
Fair.
Mine could certainly use an upgrade.
Ooh, the voyage is complete. I can go and sort that out. But how is everyone in chat doing, though? I hope we're all doing well. I have tried to ask, but I do also terrible. And we'll started off muted, so... Are we on the next step?
Yeah, I just finished it off with steel.
Sweet.
So I'll keep working away while you guys do stuff.
No, that's the wrong place. I need this one. In here? Yes, okay, so we'll need to buy some more tanks.
That's a deep cut there.
I think that one went over my head.
Yep.
Hey, shit.
That was start of the theme used on Cowboy Bebop.
Yep, which is called
Tanks.
Tank.
Yeah. I shall return shortly. I'm gonna hear some soup to see if I can finally start eating. This has been a couple of days of starving it off. No food, barely water, staying while entertaining a soon-to-be 5-year-old. Yeah! I've been needing a boost.
Yeah, I think you know you're under the weather when you can hear the soup.
Yeah.
More fun when you can taste the colours.
That's your Skittles, isn't it?
No, that's tasting rainbows. It's when you get to the point where you're so messed up, you're developing synesthesia, and you look at a color and you can taste it. Them's the fun times.
Fun times?
A tasting colours.
We're tasting colors now?
Apparently.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're tasting colors, it's fun times.
Okay, so we need more wood.
Wood?
Wood. But we have now acquired some wood.
Well, if you need items mined up or botanied up, let me know, because I've already done the rising.
Okay. I would coordinate with Smiley on that if there's anything needed. But the wood that I was talking about can only be got from those things. So, which then leads into the question: what we want to buy next? Because we could either get the airship prototype 3 or a submersible prototype 2, or submersible 3 or airship prototype 4.
And there's 2 different woods for 4 and 3. Wood lumber and...
Was it different? Oh yeah, you're right. One is lumber, one is scrap. Which one did we end up getting? That's a very good question. We got scrap. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we could get airship prototype 3 or the submersible prototype 2 once we get 10.
I don't know which one we benefit more from having. Do we benefit more from having 2 subs and 2 airships going at the same time, or can you have 3 airships going at the same time?
So we could have 3 airships going at a time, but we can only have 4 vessels deployed. I don't know if we can only have 4 vessels in total, but we can switch out parts. So
Okay.
we could. I would probably say we would want 1. Well, I'm not even sure if we want 1 airship and 3 submersibles or 2 of each. It very much depends on what we get. The reason why I say about that is because they're not updating the airship anymore. From everything I've seen online, they are still going to be updating the submersible stuff.
Does the rank of the vessel give us higher loot? Like, would it be
Yes.
better for us to get a rank 3 airship over a rank 2 submersible just to get higher loot and then...
So, yes and no. What it is the... There are 2 different types of rank. There's a rank for the airship or submersible that you've created.
Right.
And then each... That's it, the individual parts have a rank. And then the overall rank of it in total is its own thing as well. So the higher the rank of the registered vessel will denote how far you can, like the maximum number of points you can travel to, as well as the locations you have access to. While each individual part has individual stats that will allow for further distance traveled. It
not terribly complicated.
really is.
I'd go for 2 of each. I don't think there's any point plugging into airships if we don't get a benefit from them, and they're going to kind of
Yeah.
discontinue the airship anyway.
Yeah, I think at this point, two of each is probably right. But like, if they are going to keep increasing the submersible stuff, maybe moving that to 1 and 3 will make sense later down the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But at that point, we'd have access to like everything. So
yeah. But yeah, looking at so we're making the Shark class bow at the moment. So what that has, if in the part functionality, is it's got plus 50 surveillance, plus 40 retrieval, plus 10 speed, minus 20 range, plus 15 favor. Don't know what favor is, but it has it.
Most of that.
But each of the other components will have different different stats.
okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go and take care of the Rising. I'm not sure if you've done your one yet, Mox.
Right.
If you done, yeah.
I don't know what you
Current event.
It's the anniversary of the release of the game.
Yeah.
You mean over there at the Foundation?
No, it's in Limsa.
Lamps.
Lemsa, that hive of scum and villainy.
Why would I ever
Everybody's
go to
favorite
Lamps?
place.
I don't totally have it as my home either, right, since I got into the game or anything.
Same. It's up by the after castle. While I'm here. Turn some of these in.
So, did anybody need me to go fetch ingredients, stuff?
I'm just blasting through the Rising, but let me check. I think Mithril is what we need.
I
just
think
got
we've
some
got Mithril in the company chest. So if you want to pull that, if you've done the Rising Smite, if you want to pull that out the chest and pass that to Shin to work on.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I'm just
Oh, okay.
blasting through now.
An adventurous ambition. Well, now, if it isn't my favorite adventurer friend, Ilya. It could only be a blessing from the Navigator that we should meet again here and now. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform this rising. I've a mind to speak with the locals of their tales, for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? I am truly grateful. During the Rising, we remember those we lost in the Calamity, even as we turn our attention to a brighter future. It is my hope to hear a tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there is no better place for talk in Limsolo Misa than the Drowning Wench. Let us first seek out the barkeep, Baderon, and see if he has aught of interest to share. Delusion here. I realized I've been eating the soup with a fork. I quit. I thought to myself, this soup doesn't feel soupy. Escamox. I'm sorry.
It's funny, I've been eating my soup with a straw.
Oh,
This reminds me of Aaron in Game Grumps thinking that Chinese eat soup with chopsticks.
oh dear. Back from ads. Welcome back. I'm sorry. I just read your comment and it just destroyed me. Oh, come on. What's the harm? What's the harm? You'll get yourself killed. That's the harm. Ain't letting one so young sign up. Why'd you want to become a adventurer so badly anyway, Ratcha? There's this place I need to go. The problem is, the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. But if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. I could go wherever I please, whenever I please. So please, let me sign up. It ain't that simple, lass. I've got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone what's clearly unprepared head out there, and they end up, or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. And don't even get me started on the damage it'd cause to the guild's reputation. So you can forget about signing up until you're older. Much older. But it has to be now, during the Rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? It comes with age, lass. Now run along and go get yourself home.
You need to go more Cornish rather than Scottish.
That smirk. True. But I'm no good with accents. Is everything well? Ah, sorry you had to see that. The little cub's been bent on an adventuring. But I said no and sent her on her way. Still, I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to give up easily. True that. Wouldn't surprise me a whit if she tried to sneak out anyway. I hate to impose, but do you reckon you could keep an eye on Ratach? I'd do it myself, but I can't up and leave the tavern. The timing of the rising seems to be of the essence to the little one. Intriguing, would you not agree? Let us ask her about it. I'm in your debt. Now, the nearest city access is the Tempest Gate, over by the Aft Castle. I suggest you begin by talking to Kindral, the sentry yonder. The Yellow Jackets keep constant watch at every city gate. If Ratcha has come through, they will surely have seen her. The lowlands of Los Narciera await you on the other side of the Tempest Gate. At Badarin's behest, you say? As it happens, a girl of that description did come through just a moment ago. She was at the heels of a Mikote peddler. So, at a glance, one might think them parents and child. But the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious. So I alerted my comrade Ayoyo outside. I expect she stopped the little one for questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. Ah, thanks for the information. We shall find your comrade at once.
You gotta watch that Yellow Jacket. They're up and down all over the place.
Hey,
Tish.
Damn
At
it!
least you don't have to go through the streets yelling the British are coming.
I had the sudden urge to go out into the streets and start yelling the British are coming.
You know, that's the Maelstrom, isn't it? They're the ones who you'd be saying that the British are coming.
No, I gotta do this like classic. I'm feeling, you know, in touch with my heritage, as is the American thing to do, right?
Right.
Oh, that was not good. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, my mount just freaked the hell out. It just like chainsawed into the ground.
Damn it! They saw. Go on.
There's a cliff nearby.
Cliff, that's good. Damn it! They saw straight through my disguise. 'Tis well the Yellow Jackets noticed her she had gone far. Well now, if it ain't the good minstrel and our kindly helper. Pleasure to see the two of you again. What brings you here today? Sorry, Badaron sent you after the little one. I was just about to ask her what she's up to. Ratcha, was it, dearie? Even without others telling ye ought to know it's dangerous out here. What if it was, what is it that you want to do so badly, you'd risk your life like this? There's something I need to see. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous. I have to go. We understand that you have your reasons, Ratcha. Even so, we cannot, in good conscience, allow you to wander the wilds alone. So here I would make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the service of one? With a dependable adventurer at your side, you would be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. But I don't have any money. And what adventurer would want to help a child anyway? Why, our friend here, of course. If you're happy with this humble vagrant, what? You can count on me. I shall be glad to provide suitable recompense in Ratcha's stead. Well, a part of me hopes that this will lead to inspiration for a song. Above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. You'll really help me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad it worked out for you. But, as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. That is, You've got to give the adventurer your trust. Be honest with what exactly it is you need, and she'll be able to help you all the better. The place I want to go is a lighthouse here in Lower Los Nocia. It's named for one of the 12. I heard a rumor from a kid in town, you see. He told me that ghosts appear there during the Rising. They're supposedly lighthouse keepers who died in the calamity, but they spirit children away to the realm of the dead. But that's got to be nonsense, and I want to prove it. Oh, the 2 lighthouses in the area? Osheron's Torch is the only one the civilians can still get to. Don't recall hearing nothing about ghosts, though. I can't help but be curious, so I'll come along. Having a yellow jacket with you ought to make things easier, I reckon. That's outside of a skirmish, anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more at home blasting things from a distance. If we run into angry fiends on their own, they're all yours. So, what's your name, adventurer? Ilya Starrage. I'll remember that. Thank you so much for helping. We'll go to Osheron's Torch and we'll see if these rumors about ghosts is true. That's an interesting mark. I've never seen that before. Rancher is chomping at the bit to set forth. Are you ready to go, Ilya? As much as I would like to accompany you, someone should return to the Drowning Wench and appraise Baderon of these developments. Besides, to hear your accounts afterwards, what you learned and felt will also bring unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. Right, to begin with, how about we head east to Madman Bridge? It'll give Ratio a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places, so take care you don't take a tumble now. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Let the adventure begin.
It helps if I unmute.
True.
That little additional image, I think, has been appearing on Rising Quest since the 10th anniversary.
Oh, okay. And here it is. Madman Bridge. If you head north, you'll get to the Red Rooster Stead, but our destination takes us south. A vital route for trade is the bridge, but it prowls with bandits and fiends beyond. That's what gives it its name, as a warning to younglings. I am welcomed to chat.
In the temple?
Apparently. Look! A river! And there's some sort of strange animal. We sometimes see children out this way with their folks, but I take it you've never been? Actually, I have. It was a long time ago, though, before my parents died in the calamity. It's alright. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice, and I have lots of fun. That'll be Alamniel Shoals, I take it. It's an orphanage run by a former sanguine siren, in case you wasn't aware. A fine place by all accounts. If that's where Ratcher's from, I'll have one of me comrades contact their caretakers. Wouldn't do to let them think she's missing. Right then, next we'll make for Osheron's Embrace. up this ear, ill. Take it slow so you don't wear yourself down. Me fellow yellow jackets patrol these plants. Lest you worry, they know I ain't on some pleasure jaunt. Whoa, we're up so high. This is amazing. I feel the same way when I look out from here the first time. This bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during the calamity. It's a symbol of our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Miss Dorothea, that's the head mistress, said that we Lomesians work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you, Ilya? Do you like being an adventurer? I wouldn't want it to be anything else. Hehe, that's what I thought. When I grow up, I hope I'll like what I do as well. My parents liked what they did, I think. When the calamity struck, they didn't run away. They were noble souls, Miss Dorothea said. She promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they're gone and... There's screaming in my ears. Hi, Gray. I can't find the words. I want to be a good client, though, so I'll think on it. Seems Ratchet's got something she needs to get off her chest. In wanting to verify the rumor, mayhap she... But there's no use speculating. Come, let's press on. Big nerd sighted. True. How you doing, Gray? I see the lighthouse.
I was gonna say, with Gray's company, you might have to get the Homer nerd sound on your soundboard.
Grumpy AF. Oh no. Everything okay, Gray?
Sounds like there might have been.
Yeah.
Shin, I shared a thing in the memes channel for you specifically.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was literally about to say, uh-oh.
There's Osheron's torch. One of the two lighthouses here what are named for gods. The lighthouse keeper's a bloke named Rustsener. That's not how you say that. You can ask him about ghosts and anything else like you like. A lighthouse keeper. Was one of her parents a lighthouse keeper? So, about the reason why I wanted to know about the ghosts. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers. Oh, both were, you see. But they disappeared during the calamity and were never found. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. So that's why you want to prove the rumor wrong. You couldn't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. Aye. But a part of me wishes the rumors were true. Then I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. Well, whatever the truth is. We'll find out soon. Let's keep going. Right, but is it that lighthouse? Or is it the other one? Phobos. Is it Phobos?
Paris.
Pharos. Was it? Not really. Lack of sleep. Trying to wean off these meds that are making things worse. Animals being assholes. Well, animals do be animals. I can understand the desire to see those who are gone. To say words to them you couldn't in life. It's a feeling everyone knows at some point. Whoa! The sea's frozen in a splash. Amazing! This area was hit by the calamity. On top of the tidal waves washing away big swaths of land, a piece of Dalaman came crashing down yonder. They say it caused ether to gush out of the land and to crystallize at once. At the time, I was with Miss Dorothea. She said she was my mother's friend, and she took me to a safe place. I was very little then. I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can't imagine how it was for father and mother. You miss your little bird friend? Did your bird friend finally get to fly away? They recovered enough?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one, Mox.
I'm gonna have to see in a minute.
It's a part of something a little bit greater, but it's Disco Elysium, baby.
I'm not sure. I left him in a safe spot. There was nothing else I could do for him, and I didn't want him to get used to me. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Gray. Rostons is been here since the calamity. It's lonely work, and he's always glad to have guests. Even if there aren't any ghosts, well, no, that ain't guests. What brings you to the torch? Ghosts during the Rising? For all my years as a keeper, I've not seen nor heard about such things at any lighthouse I know. It's certainly the sort of place as children might believe haunted, though. Might be someone mistook me or some laundry as for a spectre. So father and mother weren't ghosts after all. But I must say, it's a surprise to see Rato's little girl here. Your parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. They had charge of Lomelian's ring yonder. Nowadays, it's a little island. It's on a little island, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting it. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. You needed to hire adventurers and grizzled ones at that just to deliver supplies. If you knew my parents, please tell me about them. They left me in Limsalomisa during the calamity and died in a tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in a report. But your folks did everything they could to protect Limlin's ring. They built a breakwater, using anything and everything they had on hand, but in the end there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls went missing when it struck, and the Maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined in the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. Know, though, that your folks didn't die in vain. By manning their lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. I see. They really were noble souls, like Miss Dorothea said. But if I could choose, I'd wish they were still here. This is just a thought, but how'd you like to stay the night and hear more about your folks? It'd only be the mundane, everyday things, but what I know, I'd be glad to share with you. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. Almost had flight down, though, so I believe in him. Hell yeah. Good morning, Ilya. I got up early to look at the lighthouse, where my father and mother used to be. For the longest time, I'd felt as though they abandoned me. I wanted to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go, and to tell them that I missed them. Hmm. Are you disappointed there weren't any ghosts? Maybe a little. Still, I'm glad I could learn about my parents. It made me realize that I want to become someone who helps others. Like them, and like you. So, thank you for bringing me here. Sunrise, indeed. And suddenly nighttime again. Well, it ended up being a longer jaunt than expected, but I'm glad we did it. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome, dearie. Ye can always come to me if you need anything. Just no more trying to sneak out, yeah? Well, I better get back to the orphanage. Hopefully Miss Dorothea won't be too mad at me. You'll be wanting to report to the minstrel, I expect. In which case, a comrade of mine tells me he's over at Anchor Yard. I'll see it to that Ratchet gets home safely. Be sure to catch the fireworks afterwards, eh? Be seeing you, Ilya. I mean, you might. Whereabouts is he hiding? Oh, he's hiding all the way over there, okay. And down we go. Ah, welcome back, my friend. Was young Ratchet able to find what she sought? Yeah, in a way. So her true purpose was to see if the ghosts were her parents who were taken by the calamity. A tale is born when someone acts in the name of another. As there are so many tales out there, it's impossible for us to know every single one. Yet a tale may occasionally find its way to those who need it most, such as that of the lighthouse keepers, whose courage and sacrifice has come to guide their child years after their passing. Thank you, Ilya, not only for granting Ratchet's wish, but for providing me with inspiration as well. While we wait for the special fireworks to begin, might you tell me more of your excursion? There's Baderon and the chef. Ah, yes, it comes to me. A verse for all who strive onwards, this day and every day. Doggo! Greetings, warrior of light. Puppy in the darkness, yes. This is the world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again, as I have in the past. I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. Yoshi P. For long years, we have walked together with you on this grand adventure. Not quite. It is a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow, just as surely as it does today. The most natural of things. Along the way, I have endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed upon the future. Of late, however, I've been keenly reminded that we must occasionally look back upon the path we walked, that we might remember the lessons learned. In the course of our adventures, it seems that I too have grown. To learn from successes and failures both, and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. That is what I had resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolved to do so anew. Nothing would please us more than to continue having you at our side on the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have the honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This word shall yet endure, and we shall continue to make our way. I pray that we shall have the occasion to meet again. Till that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys. Fare you well. Are the other three in the cutscene too? No. Because they've all done this already. I'm the one lagging behind.
As always.
Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved, unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. In so doing, you bring joy, and as a token of my gratitude, I dedicate this to you this song. A song of journeys fulfilling. I see, there just seems sussy quiet. I can't speak for what they're doing.
Who, us?
Yes.
I got water.
You got Wawa. In gleaming gold the sun does rise, the boundless sky it calls, in silver pales the path of men, a white and endless pool. So far away the guiding light that you do now espy, but flames of life their warmth impart to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand, and so we shall remain. Your destination reach you shall, by memory's refrain. I have no doubt that you, Ratcha, and a Yo-Yo shall give rise to many great more tales. Your tales, in particular, may be more varied than those of others. There may be at times when you face great hardship, and the weight is more than you can bear. In such time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales that you have gathered shall ever be your strength. A beacon to light your way in the darkness. Was that sub to them? Sneak into their ranks and find out what they're planning. Why would you sub? Why would you sub? You don't need to do that. Eyeballs on the content is what matters most.
Literally. Pluck them out. Stick 'em on the screen.
That might be a little bit of extreme.
Nah, you gotta defend yourself from this. Keep your eyes on the inside.
And suddenly,
in your brain.
all the animals in the cutscene are now looking at the wandering minstrel.
And I
That's
look at the
because the
wandering
minstrel-
minstrel with my eyes.
You could.
The minstrel is basically Yoshi P.
True.
Yeah. Can't believe he self-inserted himself into the game.
twice, no less.
Isn't that weird? Wacky, wild, even.
Is Yoshi P being surrounded by all those animals Beastmaster confirmed?
I'm so glad you figured out the animal code.
I mean, Beastmaster is confirmed for 7.5.
0.5 seems so far away when 0.3 wants tomorrow.
And so that's if I remember correctly, that's like a limited job, right? But you like tame monsters, kind of.
Yeah.
Cool. So I have something exciting to tell my friend today.
I thought that was... Is what? Gulul? I thought it was Gabu. Gabu Jaja.
Galul, Jaja.
Misako. No, I'm not going to do that.
Bit abandoned.
I see we are on to the next part of the ship. Is there anything you might need me to grab? Well, I can.
No, I mean, I thought when I looked up the spruce lumber, spruce is like one of the rare nodes, and it was like 9 till 12 Eorzea time, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna go. But it's like 9 in the morning, so now I'm sat here for 12 hours waiting for this thing to spawn.
I mean, there's also like the Darksteel is like before then. I think that's like now, isn't it?
That's from 1 till 4 in the morning, so I still got 2 hours to wait.
Yeah.
But we have plenty of Darksteel. Like, Darksteel I've been farming on my retainer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the rare nodes I can't access.
Yeah. Spruce,
can't?
I thought I had. But I might have put the spruce in the company chest, because I bought a load on the market last time we had spruce lumber, because I thought, fuck that shit, I'm not waiting. But, yeah, they stop you from server hopping and accessing the rare nodes, because they feel it will, like, kind of diminish it being a rare node. If you can just jump from server to server.
Crafting methods, search for item. I have 10 spruce logs if you would like them.
Yeah, that only gets us like 3 lumber. I think it's 3 per.
It is 3 per, yeah.
Reaper? Oh man.
Just check the company chest if anyone's nearby, because I swear I bought some.
Yeah, I'll have a look, as I'm in the maelstrom.
Annoyingly, the search for item doesn't check your company chest.
Yeah, I noticed that, which is a little annoying, but... Excuse me. So I think we've got cobalt rivets, which we can use on the current piece. I had accidentally made 24 24 extra Darksteel nuggets.
Well, we need them to be high quality, right?
They're high quality.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
So we can throw those in. But we still need a load of Darksteel. Yeah.
You got 154 ore there.
We do have 154 ore, but we need a lot in the next 2 pieces as well.
Yeah. What are those logs there on the left?
That's cedar.
Halfway down.
No, it was
Spruce
cedar.
lumber, I just saw some.
Spruce? Oh yeah, we got 6 high quality spruce lumber. But we need treated. Oh yeah, we got 89 spruce logs beside it.
Oh right, I'm coming back. Yeah, the treated stuff. Yeah, we've got enough actually, because you see, there's that stack of 90, like amber, the 3rd row from the bottom.
Hardened sap. Yeah.
So
that's what I was just double checking. So yeah, we've got the stuff that we need for those.
Yeah, I thought. So I said I could have sworn I bought a load, but I couldn't find it. I don't remember what I did with it.
Do we need to like create an itemized list of our stuff?
What that we've got in the company chest?
Exactly, since we can't easily like look at it besides physically looking at it.
No, because it will constantly be changing unless we're just gonna... Unless we're just turn around and say, okay, these are the only things that we want in here, and we remove everything else, because, like, to be honest, like, the meats and everything like that, we don't need in there. We could either just... Someone could take them.
From the old days.
That was from the old days, yeah.
I was just supplying you with stuff to be a culinarian. That meat's been in there for at least a year.
Yeah.
Mm,
Chest meat.
finely aged.
Love a good piece of chest meat.
Wait a second. Wait a moment. Something seems fishy here, fellas.
Oh. Hey, Mox.
Running around. Killing time, really.
Yeah.
So, are you two going to do Hildebrand?
That's what I thought the plan was.
Yeah, we can do some Hildebrand.
Then you need to go to Kugani
Mm-hmm.
and find young Nashi.
Well, no, it's not Nashu.
It will be, but it won't be. No, I'm not sorry. It's just from the title.
Nashu goes east. I might need to be a higher class. You know what? A Higani tale. Nashu goes east. Yon Lullafell has a lean and hungry look. Hey, hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, my bad. What was that? Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I've got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Makote girl, this incredible, beautiful, wondrous girl in this tavern, right? Came all the way from Eorzea, like you and me. So beautiful, this girl, so beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking in their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. That's oddly specific. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Like you've been watching for years now.
You are aware that you are talking to a free company master who put 4 snake women in his house.
I don't think... Oh. Do we need to go and get Lise? Yes. I can be of service to you, my lady. I think we need to go and get Lise. I haven't seen this gentlemanly Eorzean I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek, yes. And I should be glad to take you to him, if you like. You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish, to be precise, though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Gyodo, and Namazu, and the service I provide are not free, I am sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kagane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Cool! If it isn't Ilya, don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you'd better not let him get away this time, and I immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him. But wouldn't you know it, Gyoza, the talking Numa Numa, yeah?
I was just about to be like, Balia he.
Barely. Gyoza, the talking Namu here, says he knows where he is. Careful, careful. This one knows our game. Escaping her wrath is going to take all our skills. I say, there is no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady. My lady. But I had no idea you were travelling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. He doesn't know. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me? Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Nashu. Nashu. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand. Wherever could you be? What will you say? Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building, like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Following his keen inspector sense and searching for a case. Following his keen inspector sense and searching for a case. Without even trying, maybe. Remember how he ended up in that snowbank right where Gigi was? It was like the fates conspired to put him in the right place at the right time. That's it. If the inspector's always on a hunt for a case, then we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Oh no. Oh, there are multiple places we can look. Oh. Unsolved crimes? It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakusa district was the most recent, as I recall, but you may be assured that the Sekasagumi will track down the thief in due time. I bet this town's crawling with all kind of shifty folk up to no good. Come on, you lot, show yourselves. I'm gonna talk to the dude there last. Dastardly doings and purported instance of criminal behaviour. This is Kugani, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. But since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that of the wealthiest among us, and how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Hmm? Alright. You've got me, Miss Samurai. But before you do anything rash, like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny little bits with that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm sorry. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. I mean, for a moment there, I thought I was done for. These Sekisagumi don't mess about. All cut first, ask questions later, you know. No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Would I have gotten a different conversation if I was a different class? Especially if he
I think
considered...
Mox would probably be the best person to answer that.
I think...
'Cause I can't remember. It was ages ago.
That's fair. I think Mox is having a bit of a problem.
One you can look forward to, I believe.
Yeah, from the sounds of it. So it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was walking Uldar's bustling streets when the sea parted and my eyes met with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like two grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of the life with the other grain, because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Ugh! Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar. A silent guardian, a humble protector. Yeah, I caught you sneaking around in Costa del Sol one time. And I think in Ishgard at some point. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her. But they are fools. Fools, I say! True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself.
That sounds like stalking.
It really...
Like a Disney animated film writer.
True. Yes, great, that's called stalking. Or perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows. And you,
Called
my
Flash
friend.
Monster.
True. And you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Okay, maybe it's not me. Your cam is lagging, and so is Shin's reactive. I don't know about the reactives, but yes, I am aware my camera is lagging. I'm going to move it from where I've got it plugged in the USB chain, and see if that helps. But I just need to do it. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? I can just out him. A skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. A creepy little bastard who followed you to Kugane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. Every time every time I switch to a new screen on my laptop, your stream stops. Option 2. Hey, Kuro. I think it has to be. Oh. Eh? Oh, you're having me on. As if I wouldn't notice. Be serious now. Oh, that just cuts the thing? Okay. So we can't out him. Nashu doesn't believe us. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief. Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Ilya. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akabono and ask him about the latest incidents. He certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. Right proper lad. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to mock us. My thanks to you, Master Akabono, for all your help. I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. Ah, so it is Akabono. Let us go ask him about the robbery. Oh. Ah! Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you all right? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry. I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey. You aren't one of them samurai, are you? Shigure, at your service, my lady. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. Throw that potato. You've spent too much time around the Manville, moron. Yeah, those bigger knocks are why you're oblivious. True. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is.
Fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
Oh dear.
I found him.
Oh no. Greetings and salutations, Master Akabono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, extraordinary inspector, and this is Ilya, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Ah, inspectors. I had heard rumors that one such as you were coming from the west. It seems an honest... you seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. Wolf burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits? Similar calling cards were found at the scene of other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief who, with a calling card... Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildebrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal, and since the Sekisagumi seem to be at a loss, you'll be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Your mustache looks stupid and fake. True. All we can do now is stick with this case. And we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildebrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. What the? Nashu Makanara is on the case. Look out. Oh god! Your days are numbered, Wolfsbane. Oh no! Stop messing around and join us, Inspector. Oh no. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Oh, hello. That's not Dango.
What are you talking about? Those are just three abnormally large dango. Their stem's still on.
That's not Dango.
Their stem's still on, Ronzi. Their stems.
Dango does not have stems.
They do. They're fresher that way. Jeez.
Before they're dehydrated.
Exactly.
Oh, you know when you've been dangoed.
Just be careful. Those dangos got a kick to it, I've heard.
Oh dear me.
They're a little bit spicier when they're that fresh.
Tell you what, in this day and age, they really to bring back that Tango advert of the half-naked fat guy just running through the street kissing people.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, well, no, you wouldn't.
Greatest advert ever made.
Look up some of the UK Tango ads.
I don't know. Hold on.
It's Nashu's special Dango. Cool. It's been too long since I had a chance to whip up a bash of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Uh-oh. Run, Nashu, run! Oh no. Oh. Life imitates art imitates life. You have no one but yourself or the Kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu Vakaraka. Well, 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 if it isn't Ilya, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you. So, I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow. The one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering even for a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I had enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Okay. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, wouldn't you say?
He's no elf, you know.
True.
Actually, it's bad.
Maybe leave it to the professionals. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then. Back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous. The sorts of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Kugane Dori, and you can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Hildy, Godbert is coming. Run faster. Godbert, suplex your son, please. Nashu, it's bad.
I would have loved to if they'd have made that dialogue, like her in like a hissy fit of you offending the drawing. Like, I'm gonna go look here, and you can look up my ass, bitch. Walk off.
Nah, she wouldn't say bitch. She'd just throw a bomb at you.
True. Too long it has been since I shared a pipe with an Inji. How fortunate I... You've no desire for a smoke? Only talk of the wolf burglar? I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Sekisagumi has no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each thief is more brazen than the last. Or each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favour me with tales of your own, I ask you to leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. I'd let Godbert teach me the Mandeville man dance if it led to other activities, since he's already one scrap away from naked. True. But do you really want... Actually, no, you probably would also want to tangle with his wife. Ah, that's infamous thief. I know of him. For a mercy, he's not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronize the tea house? On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I'd forego it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. I mean, you and me both, Grey. May the Mandeville man and woman smush the great sage Grey between thy naked bodies. I say, the Kugane wolf burglar? You, must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. I, too, fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it. Gah! If there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tenkanto. Ah, here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? No, but I did drag up some interesting big tits. I wish. So, he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Yeah! Oh no. 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? He's scared of Mashu. Well, smitten, but also scared. Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right. You were after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do. I recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumours that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. As much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going, and so we meet again. wait. Mr. Shiggy, sir. Can we come too? To the auction? I love that he is not changing how she is calling him. If you like, but I very much doubt you will be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Ilya's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. Really? Yes. Very good. Then by all means, come with me. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you. Master Akibono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors. I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you are come to keep watch for the wolf. But should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not wont to surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elites. This day you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first. A queer, misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yanjia. Aye, it is none other than the fabled Ratman, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. That's a quick one. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 Koban? 600! 700. 800,000 Koban. 800,000 Koban. Going once, going twice. Sold to Master Akibono. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really going to eat him, is he? Probably. The statue you're about to see was brought to Kagane from the west, the land of Eorzea, to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. Uh-oh. What? What? What?
This has been an especially goofy Hildebrand.
What? What? Hildebrand! What? Why are you frozen like that? I give you the Eorzean Gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details, the features so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. Well, would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Was it a trick of the light, or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the Inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Punch him in the face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You should know how Nashu fixes everything.
Yep, it's already lit. Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point, and it would be very, and it wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow innocents to Kingdom Come. Oh. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. Oh, I knew it! That's no statue. That's the genuine article, in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again, or something. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Strange. I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. I wonder why. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way its features change, fluidly, effortlessly. How has he stuck that pose for so long? I don't know. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding for this one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 Koban? 600. 7. 800,000 Koban to be paid in full, here and now. Oh, that face. Once more, Master Akubono will not be denied. Will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean Gentleman? We've got to do something, Ilya. If we don't, these people are going to buy the Inspector. Good riddance. I bid 900,000 Koban. There is nothing in this world I cannot buy. What is it? Godbert, come suplex now. Broker, what did you do? Does Godbert need to be to see the suplex you too? You kick him in the balls. 1 million Koban. That's a load of Koban. Uh-oh. What is the meaning of this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the Eorzean Gentleman has been stolen. By the Kami! The Eorzean gentleman has vanished! You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. That thrice damned Oni. He struck again. This was Hildebrand's plan all along, I imagine. I saw him. I saw him. The fiend with the wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards Short Pier. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildebrand has been stolen, kidnapped. We've got to go after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor Kikarin. And we can't have that. Whereabouts? I think it's down here. Oh, excuse me. I still can't believe Inspector Hildebrand was stolen. That's got to be a first. Yes, as I said, that's what I saw. Oh, you followed me, I presume? Of a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildebrand, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-gill thief eat him. Are you perchance referring to the Eorzean gentleman? That hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honoured to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards the Ruby Price. 'Twas a sight I will not soon forget. Never before had I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day, in seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight. He will have left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the Ruby Price. Cough, wheeze. Can they go that way? That's annoying. That there tower just keeps going, keeps on going and going and going. Yes, that is heaven on high. Surely,
We still have to finish.
we'd need to go back into, yes, at some point. We did actually end up beating the tower, I believe, right?
No, we did did the base thing, but we never finished the full run.
No, I think we did.
We did not. We died.
I cannot remember. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I cannot say I have seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of the Garlean forces from Doma and Ruby Sea, there have been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wade through smaller vessels, leaving our waters, absent cause. This Lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? Of wolves and gentlemen. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their ability to extract payment for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tithe. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveller who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make necessary overtures. If you squint just right, it looks like it's got ears. Or is it horns? Oh, you're talking about the mountain. Okay. By the Kami, I'm no wealthy merchant. Be reasonable, I beg you. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe. Like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. Aye, standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to waves or the waters, a dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing is, what? So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. You let him get away. I am not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isles of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Becco? That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless... Don't you see? He mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugane wolf burglar. Cool! What luck! Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on. To the Isle of Becco and that thrice-damned wolf. Or, you know, we kind of have free passage in here because of who we are. But sure.
You do, he doesn't.
Fair. That or every time we teleport in, that's our tithe.
I thought that was the government charging.
It's true, we are trying to dodge the governmental tax by marrying. I have to become tax exempt somehow. Or at least lessen the taxes, I guess. Hark! Over there, a wolf, or at least someone what's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Aha! We've got him now. I mean, big ears and a long fluffy tail. You also kind of count, Nashu. So, Mox told me to write smart about your honeymoon. Yes, I am aware. I'm aware of that, Grey.
I wasn't.
Now you are too. As well as Smiley and the rest of chat.
Don't you know I'm the secret patron in the background doing things.
Apparently so. So, it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. Calm me, forfend. This is no wolf burglar. This is a man dead who yet moves. A restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. Gentle dead man. Gentle dead man, oh no. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death, I found rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning. And brotherhood. Wait a minute. You're one of the gentle dead men. But what are you doing in far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe. In even further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombie Brand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how I came to this place, but since you asked first, and as unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumours of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be home of a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. Right, because there was a group of supposed dead people in the, over in, whatchamacallit, in Heaven's Ward, right? Ah, truly. Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were disagreeable a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then, I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotten flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombie Brand. His aether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer, so I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Cool! Then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildebrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a heartless merchant's head and feast upon the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me! By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with this wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears. Though it's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features. And so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombie Brand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter, if this misshapen undead wolfman can lead us to the thief, I shall trust in him wholly. Oh dear.
Holy shit, it is him. Oh my god. Makes sense. It all makes sense. Oh no, this is gonna be...
This is not sounding good.
Well, I think the blast from the past.
Yeah. I kind of saw the blast from the past, I think. I think it's a wonderful look for him, don't you?
Not that one.
Oh.
I know what one you're talking about.
Oh. Are all the undead in the West so gentlemanly? Don't even go there, please. Shin, Smiley, I got a question for you then.
Yeah.
So this...
Are all the gentlemen in the West so gentlemen?
So this gentle dead wolfman is wearing the Halloween wolfman outfit.
Yeah.
Was this the expansion or year when this patch came out, the one where that costume was introduced to the game?
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
But it wouldn't surprise me if it was like after the Halloween event.
Yeah. It would obviously be after I think it came in. Or it could be a tease towards it, or it could be after it. Okay, Wolfman, gentle zombie, whatever, where's the moron? Yes, Master Zombie Band is close. And we're nearly upon him. And the Wolf Burglar? At long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. Wolf Burglar, you've nowhere left to run. Surrender. Yeah, so they finally caught up to me. Cool. He looks exactly like my sketch. Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. This day, the Bakufu will have their man. That is to say, their Lupin. Stop, damn you! Oh, dango stick. The inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight. Dango style! Run! Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue! Bugger me! Are those bombs? Get rid of... Idiot! Get rid of them! Get rid of them before you kill us both! Oh. Oh dear. Help! Ilya! Nashu! Anyone! I suppose we ought to save the inspector. Forget Hildebrand. Now's our chance to catch the wolf burglar. Who do we save? Who do we save?
Leave Hildebrand behind.
I mean, look, let's be honest. Hildebrand survived worse.
True. Yeah, forget Hildebrand. Now's the chance to catch the wolf burglar. Yep. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dalamund. So this is nothing. Let's get that wolf burglar instead. He just lets go. Oh. He has assumed the position. I told you before, wolf burglar. You have nowhere left to run. Fool, on the other hand. If that's how it's gonna be, then fool it is. Oh! Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers.
See you later.
See you later, nerds. Yeah!
By the way, Gray, he already has children. Vivi.
Yes! Vivi. Hildy is the drill that will pierce the heavens. True, Kuro, true.
He might actually.
Gah! The nerve of that villain. I say, Ilya, I have come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you. Hooray! Inspector Hildebrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game. Am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eolzian gentleman? This statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being? I trust I needn't remind you that I am capable of such motions, despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombie Brand is no statue. Quite right. He's an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Good sir, by your garb, I gather you are a samurai. Am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh ho ho! As I wake from a gentle slumber and find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan? But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator senses alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg!
It's important part of that, too.
Oh, wait for me, Inspector! You know I can't run that fast! Master Zombie Brand looks to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be, if I weren't, you know. But such as I would love to join you in adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlords safe. Ilya, don't clap. Inspector Thumblock. So, in Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord. Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs. I dare say I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I am glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Oh my god. Mums bring Fable Grey over. Hell yeah.
To kittens it again.
Kitten fall asleep. On the Grey. She needs to go to the store with her roommates. Her roommate's in a boudoir. Boudoir? Looks like Inspector Hildebound found Kikarin. Another rat man, like the one they sold at the auction. Friend in need of friend. Are you friend? Did I not tell you I had the sense of a case? And here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped Kikarin. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane. We sail on ships as sailors for Far East Arlington Trade Company. Dr. Kugane docks to unload goodly goods. When goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feasts to me and friendly friend. By the Kami, did that rat man just speak? Kikarin, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Kikarin? Always demon with lucky flesh. Humph. We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Many turns, left, right, left. Very confusing. Then bad men grab friendly friend. Put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too. And then I jump into water. It would seem that this creature, that the currents carried him to the shores of this island. But I have yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless Quickerin sailor. Because they do not know or do not care that he is a Kikarin. He passes for a rat man of Far Eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believes bestow everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features. An incredible, albeit hideous statue of Eorzean. Statue of Eorzean. Make that would... Well, that was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchants. We must return to Kagane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The fiend! At the very least, we know he sold this Quickrin's friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. So how did Moron become a statue? I'm assuming that there was basically from the end of the last series where he got blasted off. I can't remember the exact thing that blasted him off. Probably a dragon. But in his flight over, he became frozen. Was it his mum?
It was his mum. She smacked him with the frying pan.
Right, okay.
The heavens walled.
So that is how it... Smacked by his mum and it knocked him unconscious and he just stayed in that one pose. Yes. Yes! I was just about to say that. Well said, you.
I know that has nothing to do with what I just said, but the timing.
Moron. Down, down, down. Oh. Kami, strike me down. The Eorzean gentleman is alive? Hearken to me, merchants. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crimes of kidnapping a Quickrin sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. Huh? I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, why are you... who are you to level such accusations? Must less place me under arrest? You are not of the Sekisegumi. A common Ronin, are you not? You. A common Ronin came from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity. The self-same piece stands before you, with the Quickrin who escaped your kidnapping attempt as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain, there is no denying it. And yet I do. Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Sekisegumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all of the proof we need. Now do yourself a favour and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favour. Wish we had an attic fan in this stupid house. Yeah. Shigure, owing to the efforts of you and Jules, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favour me with such kind words is a great honour. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform the Sekisei Gumi of the wolf's burglar's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekisei Gumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. Hildebrand, don't go punching him. He's the police.
I'm gonna have to call it a night, I'm afraid. I failed in my quest to score enough coke for the company.
Fair enough.
We don't have enough for the next stage, but I will continue at another time.
How much do we need?
But we need to make 12 pieces of 12 dark steel nuggets. So I've used most of the ones that you already made in the previous stage. And it needs 9 coke each, so it's like 108. And I think now we have 70 something coke in the company.
Right, okay.
I didn't have enough
seals,
so I was like frantically trying to do expert deliveries, but all my recipes are hard, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my coke scoring was not... I'm better at coke scoring when I've got gear to trade than...
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Coke tradable then?
Hmm?
I think...
Is coke tradable?
Let me see. It must be, right, if you can put it in a free company chest. Yeah, it is tradable, but I think you can only get it from Grand Company seals and or trading
with the Ixal.
with the Ixal, yeah.
Yeah, I've got plenty of seals. So if you can hold on a couple of minutes,
Yeah,
I'll be back with some coke for you to put in the chest.
Ah, cool. Thank you very much.
1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Wavia and Wavia, we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekisei or any other authority. I came to Kugane to join the Sekisei, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekisei. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation. from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane Wolf Burglar. And we shall start right this instant. I'm still not quite sure what to make of this man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. Just go with the ride. Go with the flow, man. Ilya, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more than the others. Their help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The wolf burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say, while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistants, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end. To wit, yours and mine.
Right, I've got 218 coke for you.
He just signed out. If you want to
Yeah.
hand it to me.
I already handed it
Oh.
over and he put it in the chest.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
it's in the chest. I was just waiting for you to stop reading before
Oh, no, no, that's
thank
fine.
you for that, and then bid you all good night.
Take it easy.
Yes, money.
Zero.
See you
Bye.
later, sir.
Fable's there? Hell yeah. Babby kitten. I, too, may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it is nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. No. Okay. Hildebrand will return in The Blade Mislaid. But... What the hell? See you, Inspector. Oh, there's the guy over in the side as well. Oh dear. I'm assuming you've done the next. You're on the next one as well, Mox.
I am like two stages ahead of you.
Oh, okay. In the eyes of the Higan, Shigure is a man on a mission. Have you heard, Ilya? The wolf burglar for whom we have been searching day and night has struck again. Word reached me but a moment ago. The inspector and his assistants are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes? Then let us brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakusa district. Hi, Mox. Bye, Mox.
That's all. Bye-bye.
The wolf burglar struck again. It was a near thing, I say. A near thing. Oh. Just casually spying on Nashu, I see. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector's sense has led me hither. Speak, my good man. What injustice befell you here? Inspectors? Ah, yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. If you are so eager to hear the tale, then I should be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar. Bold as ever, he attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, the Soboro Sukahiro, in broad daylight. By the Kami. But you say he attempted? And failed! Aye! Bwahaha! Little did the fool know I had recently employed a new bodyguard. A peerless samurai worth every koban. And so the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade. Truly, you are fortunate indeed, Master Akebono. Yet surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not one to forsake a prize. Master Akebono, I have no doubt that the thief will come for the blade again, and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, that we may finally bring this villain to justice. You have spirits, I'll grant you that. But I have no need for additional guards. Yojimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. You managed to get Yojimbo?
Yep. Fucking Yojimbo.
Master Akebono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I have made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Sekisei Gumi's approval. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sanjo Hanamachi, to which I have been looking forward all week, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the Wolfsburger delay me any further. Good day. I fear he has let his turn of luck lull him into a false sense of complacency. He should be doubling the guard or tripling it. If only he would reconsider. Hmm? Were you going to say something?
Nope. Just had a cough.
Okay. He's in on it, I bet. Probably Grey. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for a lack of anything better. Alright, let us follow Master Akebono to Sanju Hanamachi, and once more impress upon him the gravity of the situation. Oh, whoops, I took a wrong turn. Oh well, I'll just go up, round, and over. You can do it, Shiguri. Perhaps he would fare better if I taught him the Mandeville art of parley. No, I don't think so, Hildebrand. Which is precisely why it is so important for us to speak with him. Ask all you like, but the answer is still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass, and none of you lots are on it. I applaud your diligence, I do, but we are here to help. If you won't admit us to speak with Master Akibono, that we might convince him to let us stand guard over the Sorboro Sukahiro. Ah! So that's your game. Trick the daft doorman into letting you in so you can steal Master Akibono's priceless sword? How stupid do you think I am? And if he'd consort with the likes of you lots. Not a looker among you. Really? My mother has told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood for a taki kimochi. Not today, though. Master Akibono made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were gecko of surpassing beauty, which you are not, so piss off. That would... Not geckos. Geikos.
I was going to say, there's not a... Well, you're the only lizard among you.
True. That went rather poorly. I suppose we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. Geckos! Nay, Shiguri, I think not, for I have a plan. A plan of surprising beauty, if I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any geikos, perchance? Well, there is an Okia nearby whose patroness may have given me a few odd jobs, but wait, what exactly is your plan? All shall come clear in time, my good man. Lead the way to this Okia. Lizard, 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 lizard. Are we going to see a return of Princess Hildebrand?
I can't really add to that. I'm not going to deny, but I'm not going to aid either.
Inspector Extraordinaire, is that really a profession? A legitimate one? I've certainly never heard of it. Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, am given to understand that you are an acquaintance of Shiguri here. I've given the helpless fool a handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of Ijin inspectors. I can only assume this means he has yet to find honest work. Indeed, much to all our chagrin. Shiguri is not gainfully employed at present, but that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. Nay, it is a matter of far greater import, a grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. Oh, Nashu, falling asleep on your feet again. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my self-same assistant in your finest kimono. For but a brief time only, you may be assured it will be returned to you post-haste. Loan you a kimono? Just like that? I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No geiko worth her salt would simply let a stranger parade about town in hers. Not for nothing, at least. Aye, if you are truly in desperate need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say, 70,000 Eorzean gil? I have a gambling problem. Love the horse birds. Lost my last gil on Quack Rhapsody.
It's a really bad time for me to have gotten into that horse gambling game. Because all
Yeah.
I think of is, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Ah.
it's real, it's me.
I'm the problem. 70? Only 70,000? Hells, my sublicar's worth more than that. Go with that one. I don't have a gambling problem.
I do.
Be that as it may, there is no need to rely upon your generosity. I am more than capable of paying for this expense. Nashu, pay the woman. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What? As of when? Oh dear. This is certainly a fly in the ointment. So, your plan is to disguise Nashu as a gecko, or Geico, that she may enter into the company of Master Akabono and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar? I hesitate to call it one. I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, and if it is our best option, do not even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down-on-his-luck youth with no job or skills to speak of. But of course, it is, as ever, so simple. I means by which we may achieve our end without spending a single coin. In my brief time here, I have come to understand the myriad complexities of Higan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the further of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head. Is there not? Nashi, where are you going? Well, yes. I suppose you have the right of it. But are you willing to go to such lengths to secure a kimono? I'll do the honors. Oh. But since when are you a barber, Nashu?
Okay, I think I'm going to be. Enjoy the healthy brand. Have a good one, guys.
You off?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you soon, Mox.
Take it easy, Mox. And then there was one. A Beauty Reborn. Nope. My hair, my beautiful flowing locks. What have you done to me? This is brilliant, utterly brilliant. I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages. Chin up, Shiguri. I dare say she did you a favor. The Sekasagumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your kimono with my thanks. Never mind the gil, the entertainment you have given me is payment enough. My lady, you are a saint. Are you ready, Nashu? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put on one of these things, right? Verily, there is no greater truth than that if we must trust in ourselves and the gods. Fate shall conspire to see us succeed. Is this the will of the Kami? I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! My dear Nashu, you look incredible. Wow. Actually, yes, you do. You do. She looks every bit the Geico. I cannot fathom that doorman turning her away. Come, my friends, let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. Oh, I saw you there, peeking, hiding back around the thing. And he's gone. So, inspectors are murmurers, are they? That show they put on was better than some of the dross I've seen at the Mujikoza Theatre. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart ass. That is the lovely Gaiku Nashu. A Geico, eh? Alright, let's have a look at you. Oh ho ho! And where has this lovely lass been hiding? Master Akibono, sure to take a shine to you. Alright, the girl may enter and no one else. Huzzah, it worked. Wish me luck. She looks exactly the same. True. Munchkin is playing with the baby. Though, is it wise to let her go alone? Ideally, at least Ilya and myself should have accompanied her, no? Oh, Shiguri. I did tell you, it was a plan of surpassing beauty, did I not? Nash is just going to cause havoc in there. Yo, Jimbo! Ah, the sword without peer. The Soboro Sukehiro. The Geico without peer. Chiyumi? What fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. Their very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. Dead-eyed miscreant? Okay. I could not agree more, my lord. Alas, whereas you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth of a woman that is a woman's fickle heart. That which I desire, I take, as will you. My little project is complete. Chiyume, come and have a drink with us. Come, come. If my lord insists, I shall be glad to partake. Munkin, I did not I didn't name him, but it's not Munchkin. There, okay. Wipe that grin off your face. Who? Me or him? Such a beautiful girl you are, and so skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best, and the very best you shall have. If you but give yourself body and soul to me. I fear my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I am sure I have told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts. Dead-eyed fuckface who's eyeing the lady. True, yeah. He needs to wipe that smirk off his face. Stubborn as ever, I see. No matter. In due time you will be mine, one way or another. Begging your pardons, my lords. Oh-ho! This is a welcome surprise. My lord, did you call for another Geico? Never mind. Come, my dear, have a seat. Nachu! Salutations and greetings, my good sirs. Up. What? What is the meaning of this? I explicitly said I would be receiving no Taiko Mochi this day. Far be it from me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I fear this is a bridge too far for me. Such beauty, such grace, Yojimbo. Be that as it may, now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps. After I have had time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Pray allow me one dance to convince you. Enough! Yojimbo, remove this fetching yet belligerent Taikomochi from my sight. Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's orders? The master who has already paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services? A contemptible master who consorts with lecherous dogs? I agreed to serve only as the sword's protector, not as the executor of your whims. Well, there he is, the wolf burglar. Impossible! At last, the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. Yojimbo is more focused on me, though. Yes, it was I all along, Hildebrand, master of disguise, inspector of 1,000 faces, defender of justice. Hildebrand, you've still got the makeup on. I feel so conflicted. So, you're not a Taiko Mochi. Pity that. Bugger me, if it isn't the talking statue. Fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me seal the Soboro Sukahiro? Well, you know how this goes. Don't let him get away. Halt, fiend. Nope. Now she's catching the food. Hildebrand's head. What happened? Ugh. There you are, my dear. You unharmed. I would be heartbroken if there was even a single scratch upon my concubine to be. Uh-oh. Oh, ow! Oh! My lord would do well to take greater care when he places his where he places his hands, should he wish to keep them. Confound it. How does he manage to escape every time? But rejoice, my friends, for he has failed in this thievery once more. The Soboro Sukahiro remains safe and sound. That's not the Soboro Sukahiro. That's his weapon, though. You bald imbecile! Look what you're holding. Does that look even remotely like the Soboro Sukahiro to you? Does it? Does it? For the record, I'm not actually bald. Be gone from my sight, and do not return until you have found my sword. Poor Yojimbo just lying under there. Hiss. Oh no. I'm gonna throw you both to the moon. Yes! Hey, Yojimbo. Have we met somewhere before? Of course not. Don't be silly. Yes, we have. We beat your ass like a drum. That may well have been my best disguise yet. It's not easy being a Geico. After we went to all that trouble, he still managed to steal the Soboro Sukahiro. I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing. Though I care increasingly less for Akabono, he is nevertheless a man to be reckoned with. What meager reputation I have will be forfeited if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. But we need not pursue him alone. No, Jimbo has volunteered his services. Together we may yet redeem ourselves. I think I may know where the thief is headed to. The Blade Mislaid. Hey, it's the name of the part. I believe the wolf burglar fled to Yangjia. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It is more than just a tool to him, I think. It is certainly of Doman design. What an amazing coincidence! The selfsame detail had also caught mine eye. I dare say you have the makings of an inspector, Shigure. I shall endeavour to take that as a compliment. To Yanjia. Oh, I need to kill those things, apparently. Sure. Might as well as I'm here, right? How many do I need to kill? 3. Okay. Uh-oh. I mean, got me some experience. Back to the samurai. Alright. Where are we? Oh, you're right here. Okay. Daigoro! Woof! You needn't wear Daigoro's fangs. He is a good dog. Even if he is somewhere here, how are we to narrow our search? Look at all these crystals, so shiny! My word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendor? But forgive me, we must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry? That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer. I do. Woof, woof. What a nice little doggy. Daigoro is more than a mere travelling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Give over the burglar's dagger that he may track his scent. Brilliant idea, Jim. Yes, indeed. Here, take it. Sniff, sniff. Woof. Woof, woof. Oh, he has the scent already? With me, Nashu. Perhaps fate is conspiring to see us succeed after all. Yeah, but not right away. There's got to be some trials and tribulations to this all. Where would we be otherwise? Oh, these guys need killing as well. Jim? Jim? Wimp. Oh, poor Daigoro. Daigoro seems to be confused. Has he lost the sense? Is the doggy alright? What ails little Daigoro? Why will he go no further? How is it that you remember his? 'Tis like there are Namazu about. Their stink befuddles his senses. Though unfortunate, we know that the wolf burglar came this way. Perhaps if we search, we can find some other clue of his as to his whereabouts. Leave it to me, Shiguri. If there are clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector senses shall lead me to them. Wait for me, Inspector! Wait for me! Yeah! There they go again, charging off before we have a chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Nothing for it but to follow suit, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest, Ilya? Poor Yojimbo. A pugnant Namazu. Pick. Alive, I am. Hale and healthy, yes, yes. Nursing a rather vicious hangover after from a surfeit of tea, but otherwise, none the worse for wear. 1,000 thanks to you for waking me before I was set upon by ravenous beasts or thieving bandits. Unless you wouldn't happen to be a thieving bandit, would you? That depends. Have you got a certain priceless sword on you? No, I'm hunting a thieving bandit, a lupin. Nope, that depends. You may be assured I have nothing of value whatsoever, yes, yes. However, I have some vague recollection of a traveller with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep in my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw. Huh? A drunken Namazu? What is his part in all of this? So, right now you have a sheath but not a sword? Apparently. Even though I'm fairly certain he did steal the sheath as well. He saw the wolf burglar? What luck? Which way did he go? It was all a bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of any use. My baubles, on the other hand, should do the trick. My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have a ways of finding the fiend. I was making a flaccid pee-pee joke. Fair enough. Yes,
Do you
yes.
think he'll ever take the makeup off?
No, I don't think he will. Yes, yes, my keen Namazu senses is telling me that the wolf burglar went that way. Yes, that way. Which way? We may as well split up again. I would help you, but hangover, yes. Yes. Bye-bye, friends. Have fun hunting the wolf burglar. Is that... Does that say plot relevant gloves? Okay. Among the irrelevant pod shards, you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. If they belong to the wolf burglar, perhaps they may prove useful. Plot relevant gloves. Hildebrand. Pray do not concern yourself with me, my friend. Should I chance upon the fiend, I shall cry wolf burglar at the top of my lungs.
Wolf burger?
Wolf burglar. Poor Daigoro. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves, but for lack of other possible leads, I say let Daigoro follow this fresh scent. Now that the Namazu is gone, he should have no difficulty finding the owner. Woof woof. Woof woof woof. What news, Jim? We came as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Namazu have departed, Daigoro is capable of pursuing our quarry once more. Your stalwart comrade found gloves that may have belonged to him, and so we are about to see where they lead us. Woof woof! He's got the scent! Quickly, Ilya. We must not lose sight of Daigoro. Poor Yojimbo. Oh. Wow. Found him. There he is. We mustn't let him escape this time. Hold, Ronin. You know well how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Go, Daigoro. Seize the Lupin. Gosh, he's a fast doggy. Aye, there are none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief. Uh-oh. Like master, like pet. Gosh, he really likes Koban, doesn't he? Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there is no denying that he is a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have, the nerve? You lot should have thought this through. Or have you already forgotten that I have friends in high places? Montaro, to me! What the? Hildebrand, what are you doing? Alright, alright. By the kami! What have you done to my bird? Got you. Oh, okay, we managed to get him, apparently. Rejoice, Shiguri, for I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have reclaimed the Soboro Sukahiro. Yes, it would seem we have. Though before we declare it with certainty, I would like to verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course. Aye, this is no fake. It is indeed the work of an art, a work of art, a masterpiece that could only be the treasured Soboro Sukahiro. Ah, I just remembered. I have urgent business in Kugane, which is, well, as it shall afford me the opportunity to return the Soboro Sukahiro to its rightful owner. Pray allow me to do so. You have my word, I shall surrender it to no one. Really? How lucky we are to have a friend like Jim. Steadfast, loyal, honorable, a mandeville man from another mother. Not so sure. Let us quit this place and return to Kugane with the wolf burglar. I am sure the Sekisugumi have a cell with his name on it. What is Yojimbo up to? What business have you with the Shikisugumi? The Sekisugumi? Oh, we have the wolf burglar. The wolf burglar? The Lupin who has made a mock of me and my brothers? I, Shigure, and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf burglar of Kugane, and brought him here that we might surrender him into the custody of the Sekisugumi. Full glad are we to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consternation for us. My thanks to you all. Pray bring him inside, honoured friends. Right, but the sword. Bloody fools, the lot of you. Blind to the true villain in your midst. Is it true, then? The wolf burglar's been detained? Well done. Who must we thank for this auspicious turn of events? I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burglar to heel with my customary style and aplomb. Very good, very good. And the Soboro Sukahiro? Where is it? Yojimbo should have brought it back. You mean you don't have it? I thought Yojimbo had returned it to you. Yojimbo? That disrespectful disgrace of a samurai? Nay, I have seen neither hide nor hair of him. I can only presume that Jim is currently enjoying a plate of dango at the Umaneko tea house before paying Master Akebono a visit. Or perhaps he absconded with the Soboro Sukahiro. This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? Yes. Of all the stupid, imbecile, utterly unjustifiable, for what reason could you possibly even for a moment consider it wise to let a single man, and not just any man either, a man I just expelled from my service? Mark me, Ronin, if you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years that your dreams go unfulfilled. Huh? We certainly can't have that. Which reminds me, Shigehiro, you once told me that it was your dream to serve alongside us. Is that still the case? Yes, sir, it is. Good. Because in light of your recent accomplishments, I would like nothing more than to induct you into the Sekisagumi. What say you? Hell yeah! It would be an honor, sir. Glad to hear it. There are, of course, some few procedures and discussions with my superiors that must come first, but we may attend to them now, if your comrades do not mind waiting. Not at all. We will await your triumphant return, Shigure.
See, it was the hair all along.
Indeed. My friends, it is finished. A Shigiri reborn. Well, I would not dare put it in such grandiose terms, but indeed, I feel as though I am a changed man. And it is you three who have changed me for the better. 1,000 thanks to you, Ilya, Inspector Hildebrand, Nashu. Though I have only just become a Sekisagumi, I have already been given my first assignment. I am to pursue the renegade Yojimbo and recover the Soboro Sukahiro. Alas, as a new recruit, I have been afforded no additional men or resources to accomplish this task. If I am to exceed, I will need all the help I can get. Say no more, Shiguri. I should be glad to give it to you. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby re-swear to help you scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for Jim and the Soboro Sukahiro. And so our hunt begins again. Wait for me, Inspector! Wait for me! Just don't question it. Part of me still struggles to believe it, Ilya. The wolf burglar captured, and myself became a Sekisagumi. Again, I cannot thank you enough for all you have done for me. What an odd, circuitous path it is that led us to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair. Though Nashu assures me she is already in the process of procuring a tonic to remedy it. No, that tonic doesn't work. Once more, we find ourselves waiting for the fates to spur our story forward. Until we have a lead on the Soboro Sukahiro, we can but enjoy our respite. Oh no, another play. Hildebrand will return in The Black Heart Beneath. Oh, he's got no hair. Oh dear. See you, Inspector. Give me that feckin' sushi. You can have the sushi. You can have the sushi. That's fine by me. And I believe that's probably going to be it from me today as well. I don't know if Mox got further than that, but...
Possibly.
I'm going to go ahead and head out. Rara, have a good night. You too, Grey. You as well. Take it easy and thank you for stopping on by. I do appreciate it. Though YouTube, thank you very much for being here as well. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It helps the channel grow, gets us noticed by the algorithm. I'm in those comments down below, so I will respond to you in kind. This is a blind playthrough, as I said at the beginning, so if you're going to talk about any of the plot points we have not yet encountered, please do mark your comments with a spoiler, so I can use my discretion to read through them. Every comment will receive something in kind. There are some links down below. There's a link to Mr. Mox's channel. He's a fantastic content creator. You should definitely go and check him out. There's a link to the Lorbedex merch store and my throne list. They help me out a load. There's a link to my channel. Stop on by when we're next live. But until next time, YouTube. May you stay safe, Miss Broken Masquerade.